Welcome to the big show. This is Investing with Confidence. I am your host, Joshua David, and we are happy to have you with us today. And I do have my good friend and my great pal on this great day talking about the stock markets, Mr. Al Connickson. Al, how are you doing today?
I'm feeling pretty good, Josh. How about yourself?
I'm always doing good. It's always great talking about the financial markets with our listeners.
It is fun.
And my good pal. It's what we do around
Are
here.
you talking about me?
Yeah,
thank
it was you. Yeah.
Oh,
There's nobody else in the room here now.
It's got to be me.
I always
you
get
you don't have a choice.
You're right. But hey, Al, we had another great week in these markets. We had some pretty nice down days on, I believe it was Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday, it kind of came roaring back a little bit, and we know what happened Friday. And that's some of the things that we're going to talk about here today on Investing with Confidence, sponsored by Online Trading Academy, is how the financial markets actually function, how supply and demand works. We're going to talk about some different terms like that. We're going to talk about different techniques for average listeners, or I guess the public, to utilize in their accounts, whether they're using retirement accounts, 401ks, IRAs, or just regular retail accounts. Al, we had a great week. So the stock market was, it was, I don't want to say indecisive, but there was some great moves down, which spells opportunity in the markets, especially Tuesday, Wednesday. And we've been talking a lot about oil. We were, everybody was complaining at the pumps about how oil had been really, it's bringing gas up, right? And as of late, oil has been struggling, coming down to a potential area of demand right around the $58 mark. And we're going to talk about that some here today. But this dollar that we've really been talking about every single week, we finally broke that supply area, which could be some little, some issues for the stock market coming up. So what are you seeing in these markets? Where are you seeing opportunities? And how can our listeners utilize the markets to have potential?
Well, you mentioned a couple of the opportunities there: the dollar, the oil. These are all things that can be traded. Commodities can be traded. The stocks can be traded. There's a number of different things, Josh, that people have access to. May not be familiar with them, but that's what we do. We try to make sure that people have the opportunity to be familiar with the different opportunities that are out there. But as I said before, I'll say again: you can't fight the market. You have to kind of structure your investments based on what the market is doing now, what it's giving you. But I think this last week has kind of multiplied the importance of knowing how to be prepared for different market conditions, whether the market's going up, down, or sideways. So you don't fight the market. That means you don't fight the people or the things that are moving the market.
Who might that be?
Well, that might be the people that have a lot of money. Could be J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs.
Billions of dollars.
Yeah, these are the big players, what we call the elephants or the smart money in the markets. They have, in some cases, billions of dollars to put into a position. That's a lot of money. I would love to be able to say that I have the ability to do that, but I don't, and you don't, and most of our listeners don't. But people like Warren Buffett do. They're moving the market. But they're projecting to us what they're doing. Institutions cannot trade all of their position at one time, whether they're buying or selling. Same thing with like Warren Buffett, and we've referenced before his position in IBM. He's 64 million shares, $10.7 billion he put into one position. He can't do that all at one time. And the great thing for us is that we can take advantage of that. We can take advantage of how large they are and how they have to trade because of that.
So what are you talking about when they're projecting what they're doing? Where are we identifying that? And obviously, I'm sure Online Trading Academy has a strategy for that, but how is that found?
Well, it is the most important thing for any trader or investor is the accurate price, the precise price to get into a position and to exit a position. How do you find those? Well, you find those by following what these people are doing and how they show us on a price chart what they're doing. Our students do it by using a strategy, a foundational strategy called Core Strategy. That's proprietary to Online Trading Academy. All of our students use it all of the time. So what is it? Why does it work? And why is there an aha moment for people, whether they have never traded before or whether they're experienced traders when they learn about it? It's a rules-based strategy. It's a step-by-step process, based on a set of rules that you follow that are designed to identify quality trades. We're looking for quality, not quantity. And what we look at as being a quality trade is a low-risk entry, a high profit potential, and then a high odds or probabilities that it's going to work in your favor. That's what the core strategy is designed to do. And it's really customized to each individual because people are unique. Not everybody is the same. Not everybody should be trading or investing the same way. And the reason that the core strategy works, Josh, is because at its core, at kind of the heart of that strategy is based on something that's factual, something that can't be argued, and that is it's the number one component that influences your risk, your profit, and the odds of being successful. It's price, as I mentioned before. Mm-hmm. It's identifying the price, the proper entry, and the proper exit for any trade or investment that you do. And those quality trades that we're looking for almost always happen at or near the turning point in price. That's where the real opportunities are. And that turning point in price almost always happens based on an institution or a big player, an elephant, taking a position. They can do it with enough dollars, enough volume to move the price of something. So if you can identify where that's going to happen before it happens, it gives you a great opportunity to have those quality positions. And that's what core strategy does. It's designed by people that worked on Wall Street that know what moves the price, and that's what core strategy was built around.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, one key thing that I want to make sure our listeners understand there is when Al's talking about having an entry point and an exit point, it's not a buy and hold strategy or buy and hold strategy is what most people would say. And so you have strategic places you're going to be getting in, but also places where you want to be taking your profits. You have to take profits at one point. When do you do that? You need a strategy that's designed to identify that. And where you find that is on a price chart. I was talking about projecting what the institutions could potentially be doing. And you have to have a rules-based strategy that has steps within it to make better investing decisions. It's not quality of trades. A lot of people think you have to trade a lot.
It's
quantity. It's not quantity.
It is quality.
It is quality. You got that mixed up a little bit there. But that's the key, is having the proper and, I guess, the highest opportunity or the highest odd potential trades. And Al, you teach investing classes where you dive into this strategy, what it actually is, how it can be utilized in any type of market, whether you're trading stocks, options, futures, Forex. So I want to give away some tickets to this investing class for callers 1 through 10. When you call in right now, you're going to receive a couple things. You're going to receive 2 tickets for this investing class. When you attend, you're also going to receive one of our free crypto courses. I'm going to give that away in this first section. So call 952-814-4410. That's 952-814-4410. Or text the word INVEST to the number 484848. You receive a link back and register for that class. Al, what's next?
Well, let's talk about what we need to add to that core strategy to add to your chances of being a successful trader or investor.
What you might need to add to your investment strategy, 952-814-4410, or text the word INVEST to the number 484848. We'll be right back.